All right, welcome guys. Doing a little follow up on alpha shares. There's been a lot of announcements that have come out, and they kind of wanted to get the word out there, especially if there's people that saw any of my content or anybody else's content were kind of maybe on the fence on whether they like to get in or not. The I don't know if it's called the seed round, but the 3,000 NFTs for 1K each are still outstanding, but they have done a really good job from the first video I'd done for them and others getting them sold through. Like, there's actually not or sell through, but they're still about 600 or 800. We'll go look at the site in a minute. And because of how much they've raised, they've gotten kind of past their soft cap and are have made already some quite large investments to start bringing this whole thing to life. So a couple of invoices that have gone out. So I just thought I'd show you, just easier to see it right from their Discord. If you never got in yet and are still kind of were thinking of a place to put $1,000 in something that you thought might be a good long-term play, then this might be one for you. Obviously not financial advice. Obviously just do everything at your own risk. Make sure you do your own research, and something you can do for free would be to hit that like or subscribe button down below if you have not already, and I do appreciate all that do that. We've had some pretty darn good growth. I do apologize, I have been a little bit MIA other than my Monday blockchain after hours that I do live with Hidden, which have been going very well and getting a lot of great feedback on. If you'd like to go check those out, Monday 9 o'clock Eastern. But I'm back. I'm happy. I've recharged my batteries. I'm ready to get going and bring you guys some great content that hopefully has some opportunities for us all to make some money without risking our capital like we've done in the past quite so many times. So I'm going to try and be really cautious on what I talk about and how I talk about it to make sure that I'm as transparent as I can be about what I think is good, bad, and ugly about anything that we're going into. This one here, honestly, I don't really have a whole lot of negatives about it. Like anything, it is an experiment. This one's a fairly large experiment that I feel is going well and is showing some transparency and showing some real facts around where things are going. So I do talk highly of it, and I'm happy to hope this will kind of go to a really positive outcome for everyone. So as you can see, some pretty large bills that have been paid. One has gone out completely, and I believe the second one, will scroll down, has also gone out. So this was for 252 bitmains, duties for shipping and all that jazz, and deposit on the 20-foot container to house them. Sorry, I'm just going to turn off that guy because it's going to bug me the whole time. Pausing. All right. And then for a grand total of 466,000. On top of that, there's the second one, which I believe when we scroll down, we'll go into more details on that one. That was an April Fool's joke, it looks like. And yeah, I guess here it'll show us. So yeah, there's a little less than that now remaining, but 796 remaining out of the 3,000. At $1,000 a pop, that's a pretty darn big feat in my opinion, and does show a lot of faith. I believe there's some protocols have gotten into and decided to purchase some of these. Obviously, lots of individuals and so on and so forth. I do have two, full disclosure. I may invest more if this number remains for a little longer. If I come up with some extra capital that I can put into it, I do like things in fives. I don't know why. But so I may try and get there, but that's a little heftier goal for me with my bags. So the other invoices here, so it looks like, and I don't know if this is the second invoice of all of them, but here we have another 204,000 going out for parts to cover the SJ Pro and hydro cooling. So this is for the hydro cooling, because their actual containers that they're putting this into are quite neat. And I believe if you go down to miner announcements, I actually had a peek at this video here. It's kind of neat. So these are basically, the miners get held in here and they're water cooled, and then in this guy here, it's a pretty small footprint that these guys take up, and in here is kind of the water system and the fan system to help disperse the heat and stuff that's created from these systems, and it's all intertwined into a system with a little holding tank that helps kind of take advantage of the pressure because the water getting hot and cold. It was a neat watch, I will admit. So if you're a little bit of geeky kind of person and would like to see some funky information about a pretty high tech kind of container for miners, it's worth a watch. So yeah, so other than that, I mean, there's not too much else. And I guess the other second invoice is this guy here. So the transformer, cooling container. So some looks like part of this has been done, and then duties. A lot of neat things here. They've got a lot of connections. There's a lot of other protocols that are getting involved with them and being part of this whole endeavor, because it's quite a large endeavor that they're doing. And because of that, again, there's so many people involved, such a big moving parts here. I do give it some faith that, and the fact that the parts are moving right now and we can see it all transparently moving, this gives me some great confidence and strength in what this is going to become. And hopefully something that's going to grow quite nicely for everybody involved. It's exciting to see something like this with this kind of grandeur scale and stuff coming from the real life into DeFi, because again, it just sort of gives us some faith that there's some opportunities here for everybody to kind of get some wins. And we're kind of, and this is the whole benefit to DeFi, is the fact that we can become venture capitalists with limited money and resources and be part of something pretty big. Whereas in real life, you have to be part of venture capitalist groups and have hundreds of thousands of times ready at the ready to get involved in them, which makes it very difficult to do. We're going to flip out quickly and just head over to the website for 2 seconds just to show that off and see how many are remaining, and then we'll probably cut it at that. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, and then if you get a chance, like I said, join the Discord. I'll have that down below as well as my Discord, which we've opened up now, so do take a chance to head down to that one as well. We've got some neat alpha and stuff coming in there. I do encourage you to come on by and say hi, and let me know if you came from one of my videos. Thanks, guys, and let's head over to the website. All right, so we're on the website. So so it has gone down. So we're down under the 700 mark. So still making some good steady progress there over the past few days. And as I said, I think I have my 2. I don't know if it shows me anywhere. Probably mint page. Maybe. Do I only have 1? I'm sure I have 2. Oh, bye now. Sorry. So anyways, I do have 2 for sure. I post my stuff in my Telegram under alpha shares, just of all the moves that I make. And as well, I'll do the same in my Discord if people want to see that. But I do promise you, I do have 2. Yeah, looking possibly to add a couple more if I get the chance to. But that'll, again, it's $1,000. I get that being a barrier a little bit. But if you have had some good luck over the last couple of weeks or month even since the first video got released, and you've maybe earned some funds somewhere and you're kind of looking for a place to put it, this might be a good one. But I do expect it to be a little bit of a longer term play, but could be quite a profitable one as time goes on because of the way they've set it up and whatnot. Yeah, so other than that, I guess that's really about it. So thank you so much for your time. If you enjoyed this content at all or enjoyed what we talk about, then please hit that like button to help more people see it. Yeah, come on by. Sorry, I sometimes get babbling, and sometimes I talk fast, so I'm sorry. I try and slow it down sometimes, but I'm bad at that. So thanks so much, and have yourselves a wonderful day.